property in the Ann Place subdivision in Mableton off of the Nickajack Road corridor. I'm going to be selling this property that is behind me, and I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about what we've got going on with this property, a little bit about Mableton and why you need to buy this property, and also work with me to get it. So this property is, again, Ann Place. I lived here for over 20 years before I relocated, and I got invited back to sell this home for this neighbor, one of my old neighbors. So I'm really charmed and excited to do that for them. So I want to show you guys what we've got going on. This is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-story home erected above a half-finished basement, 2-car drive under garage. And there are 4 things that I want to make sure that we cover during this live so you guys can be informed about what's going on here with this home and here in Mableton. As you know, Mableton is, or if you don't know, Mableton is located just west of Atlanta. We're about 9.5 miles from the downtown area of Atlanta to the west of the city, 25 miles north of 25 minutes of the Hartsville-Jackson International Airport, 35 minutes from Buckhead, to give you guys a point of reference as to where you are, where we are right now. So this here is our home here that we're going to be putting on the market. And just so you know, like I said, I lived here for over 20 years, so the things that I'm sharing with you about this neighborhood and this house is from actual knowledge. So it's not like the real estate agent knowledge, you know, but real knowledge of someone that actually lived here and lived the life. So this here is how it looks on the outside. Here in the front, I'm gonna take you guys inside. We're here spiffing it up a little bit so we can kind of get everything running the way we need to and set up for the upcoming open house and put it on the market. So this here is the inside of the property. I am in the foyer. To my left is our dining room. We have our stairs going upstairs. We have the new treads, got new tile in here, and then we also have the formal living room. And then this here is the family room or TV room that a lot of people tend to call this room. It has a set of bay windows and it has the access to get to the deck outside. We got a nice coat closet to my left. Want to make sure you guys see the 4 things. So the first thing is going to be this kitchen area. So here in the kitchen, we're going to start off with the waterfall quartz countertops, which are really nice. You got your updated stove and cooktop there. Comes with the new circulation vent. We have the dishwasher. All the cabinetry is brand new. The pools are brand new. The paint, the lighting. They opened this area up here. This used to be where the house stopped originally. The previous owner to this one had started the renovation, but unfortunately couldn't finish it, ran out of money. So when these people bought the property, they wanted to go ahead and just complete some repairs, and then decided to that they had to go ahead and relocate themselves. And so they went on and finished other projects and decided to sell. So this here is, again, like I said, our kitchen, new tile, new cabinets, new everything in here. This was, like I said, here's the header from when it was originally outside. The number 2 thing I want to make sure you see is this pool. Now, one of the things that I can imagine living here, which is going to be so awesome, is you have your electrical plug out there so you can set a nice little radio while you're watching the kitties frolic here in the pool. You got a nice green space in the back for your dog. It's completely fenced in. You've got your greenery here on this side, your fenced in area all the way around. There isn't anyone behind you immediately on that power easement, so you have another 50 feet of privacy there. You have a dog run back there in that corner, and then you also have your outdoor workshop there. This here brings us toward our deck area here, which is great for barbecuing, and then in the kitchen. And the beautiful thing about this that I absolutely adore is the fact that if you guys are big cooks, and I mean like a really big cook, you understand the need for space, right? So you have your fridge there, you've got your pantry here. I would imagine you guys serving breakfast right here in this center area here, and then each of these sliding doors open up, and man, the breeze, just the sound of the leaves is absolutely fantastic. I can also see, you know, sitting here, maybe setting it up like a little, maybe like a, what do you call those, club chairs here, doing a small table here, and just sitting here and reading and having the all day light in this space, which is really nice. And for those who just hopped on, let me show you real quick while we're standing here. The number 2 reason to see this house in person is this pool area with it fenced all the way around the back there. And you guys can just party, frolic, entertain, barbecue, hang out, read, whatever it is that you want to do. Get a kayak, not a kayak, what do you call those? Those little, I can't think what you call them, but you put them in between trees and lay out on them. And again, this is the kitchen. Let me take you guys further into the house here. So we're gonna leave the kitchen, we're gonna go through the dining room, and then we're gonna go upstairs to show you the number 3 thing I want you guys to see. We got new treads on the stairs, which is nice. And then we're gonna turn over here to the left and go upstairs to the master bedroom or primary bedroom. All the bedrooms are upstairs. We do have a potential 5th bedroom on the terrace level, which is a half-finished basement. This here is the bedroom. You got one closet here, and then you got another closet in here. So this is the bedroom, and I'm walking this length so you guys can kind of get a feel for how big the space is. This here is the 2nd walk-in closet. I mean, this thing goes way back there. Then we have our bathing room. We have a water closet that has extra storage. And then let me walk back here so you can just kind of feel how big this bathroom truly is. This here is our 2-person tub. It may be hard to glean that from the camera angle, but you can definitely fit 2 people in this tub lengthwise. They did a really good job with the tile. They did the shooter system here for those who are in the know. So, you know, if you've got kids in here that are going to be splashing and whatnot in the tub, it definitely helps to keep from having water come down behind the wall. Look at this flooring. I mean, they did a fantastic job. All the lights are new. Now, for those who are watching from when I was in the kitchen downstairs, you may not pick up on it, but I will share with you that this is the addition that they have downstairs. So where they showed, where I showed you, they have the blown out kitchen that has a view of the pool. This is the space that's over that. So this is why the bathroom is extended and looks so big. And then of course it shares the same view of the pool area there. And then this here, finally, I want to show you guys, or one of the last things I want to show you is this shower. I love. I even got around to using it before they had to get relocated. This here is just a shower. They got the nice bump up so you don't have to worry about coming out. They did the floor to ceiling tile, nice brand new fixtures here. You have your soap and shampoo box there. And they just did a really good choice of colors and design with this shower here. And then I'm gonna take you down to see the last thing. So follow me. Let me know if you guys got questions. Oh, actually, while I'm here, let me show you this while I'm upstairs, guys. So this here is the guest bathroom upstairs. They've updated this space as well. And then we've got bedroom 1 and 3. So and I'll show you guys downstairs. We're gonna come back down through the foyer. Dining. And then I'll show you guys lower level. So when I say you have the potential for a 5th and a 3rd bath, this is the space that you would do it. So you've got your half-finished basement down here, and it goes basically the same length as the kitchen, not the dining room, but the same length as the kitchen here. So you could put a bed down here, could put a gym, and then this is the area here where you would finish this out, and you just put your door right here. And then since the plumbing is already in this plumbing stack, because you remember the half bath with the pink cabinet was there, and then here we had where the laundry room was. So this would share that same plumbing stack in this wall where you can put a toilet and sink and small corner shower in that area. Of course, you take the telephone plug out because, you know, who uses telephone plugs anymore? But you can actually reroute that. So you can put a small bathroom here. So if you got an in-law staying with you, relatives from out of town, things like that, they can just kind of come in and hang out down here without disturbing you upstairs. The only reason why they would have to go upstairs is just to use the kitchen. So this here is the last thing I'll show you guys. This here are the automatic garage doors. They are Wi-Fi enabled, so you can control them on your phone. And this here is the EV plug. They actually had the EV plug installed. You just have to plug it back in, plug it to your car. So for the people that drive the EV vehicles or what do you call those vehicles? The combo with the gas and electric. This is where you come in here, very long driveway, come in and boom, back in and plug, charge your car. So it's already here. Already included in the electrical panel, so there isn't really any updates you got to do with that. And of course, they're going to keep the beer fridge. Can't go wrong with a beer fridge. And then we've got, again, the pool area, fenced in all the way around. And this will fit a 2-car garage very easily. Okay, and you got your, it's covered up, but you got your updated water heater, updated HVAC system, and some extra storage down there underneath the stairs. So that's what we got going on, guys. So this is located at 51 Queen Anne Drive in Mableton. I'm going to be having it come onto the market in a few days. If you don't mind, please give me a thumbs up on the video. I've got a small little YouTube channel where you're watching this from that I share all things about Mableton, and I'll leave you with 3 of those. One, Mableton is now a city. If you weren't already aware, it was, a lot of people thought it was already a city, but it wasn't. It was part of the county. It was unincorporated. It is now a city. And what that means is it got a council, a mayor. We now have a solicitor as well as a judge. So we are growing as a city. Second thing, nature is a thing here in Mableton. So in outdoor activities, we have an outdoor amphitheater, which is off of Floyd Road. The biggest act, I think, this year was Patti LaBelle. So we have that. We also have walking trails that go from here all the way to Alabama. We're also going to have walking trails that connect with the trails in the city. Just a lot of outdoor things. We have Nickajack Creek. We've got 7 parks. We just have a lot of nature here. So if you kind of want to get away from the hustle and bustle of like the city of Atlanta, but still have access to it, you should make Mableton a choice. And the fact that we are a city, we still don't have city taxes. So if you are comparably living, say, in Smyrna, Alpharetta, Johns Creek, wherever else, those municipalities have city taxes. Mableton at this time does not have city taxes, so the only tax bill you're going to get is from your county, other than the sales tax. The sales tax is everywhere because we all pay sales tax. But that is what we've got going on in Mableton. And lastly, I'll say, like I said, I lived here for 20 years. This is a really nice neighborhood. I enjoyed it while I was living here. We just outgrew it and decided to get some acreage. But I would not have any problem actually moving back if our lifestyle kind of slimmed down to just being on a half acre, which is just under a half acre. The little safety features in the pool area, so you don't have to worry about that. If you got dogs, you got plenty of room to roam. If you want to walk a mile and a half to a park, there's 2 of them actually. We're 2 miles from the Kroger, the Publix, the Chipotle, dry cleaners, nail shops, all the good stuff, daycare. We got all of that here in Mableton. Small town next to the big town. So if you don't want all that hustle and bustle and all that noise and the parades and, you know, the cops and bothering you and all that kind of stuff, you don't have to do that in Atlanta. You can just come on over here to Mableton and live a quiet life. And basically, I'll shut up here and give you about 10 seconds of what I hear, so you guys can have an idea, just a little bit, just a smidge of what we've got going on in the area. Yeah, so that's how it is living here in this neighborhood, living here in Mableton. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, for your support. If you need to get a hold of me, have any questions about Mableton, about real estate, I've been selling for 26 years. There's very, very little that I haven't seen, from death to diapers to diamonds to divorce. I've seen it all. So let me know if you got questions. Until then, I'll check you guys out later. Peace out.